Hey everyone, I'm Ruth and I talk about saving and investing in my videos. As we hit the halfway mark of 2025, I've been reflecting on my own money journey and what's truly important. Today I want to share my 4 personal spending goals for the rest of the year. This isn't just about saving pennies or pounds, it's about finding real happiness, making the most of what we have, and building a financially secure future that feels genuinely good. We'll talk about how I'm planning to make money work harder, embrace super simple spending, and why sometimes having less can actually lead to so much more. So my first big goal for the second half of the year is all about prioritizing fulfillment over material things. Now this might sound a bit washy or unrealistic, but lately my partner and I have been really focused on ourselves, working towards our personal and professional goals, and after seeing progress in these areas, rather than just buying the latest gadget, I can say it genuinely does give us a huge sense of achievement and keeps us feeling optimistic and happy. Take last month, for example. We actually got engaged. We've been together over 10 years, so I wasn't sure it would feel all that different. But honestly, I found myself with butterflies and I've just been absolutely elated ever since. It's added to this incredible sense of contentment, even though we have no big wedding plans and anticipate a very low-key event for the wedding itself. And that feeling, just that sense of inner richness, is something that I don't think money can buy, and it helps you realize that you don't constantly need to spend to feel good. Perhaps this flows quite well into goal number 2 as it relates to that feeling of contentment, but not only with the people but also the things that surround us on a daily basis. So this goal is all about being content with what we already have. I've hit a point now where buying something new often means getting rid of something else, and that's not good, I think, for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's wasteful, and number 2, it creates another task on my seemingly never-ending to-do list. We already own so many things that bring us joy and can continue to do so, and because of the first goal, we are busy enough that we're not keen to make more work for ourselves. An example of where we can put this into practice, I think, is our home gym. So during COVID, when all the gyms were closed, we actually splashed out in order to have this luxury at home. But I'll be honest that we haven't used it enough since then. And so instead of thinking about new fitness equipment or even anything that's going to take up a big chunk of space, we're actively trying to use what we already have. And so far, it's been great. I just need to commit it to my routine, and then it should theoretically feel like an easy win. Or in my boyfriend's case, he replays his favorite video games every year at no additional cost because, well, he already owns them. And I've been thinking about this, and I think it's a really great habit to develop, as you're literally guaranteed to enjoy yourself because you already know you like it. As he always says, why search for something better when you already have the best? Overall, this goal is about rediscovering the value of what we already possess rather than chasing the next shiny thing, freeing up mental space and, more importantly, our own hard-earned money. Next up is embracing high-value, low-cost pastimes. This one truly excites me because it's so in line with getting better value for our money. A simple example, I've recently started running a few mornings a week. The sunshine, the fresh air, starting the day positively, it's invigorating, it's free, and it's a huge boost to my well-being. Another absolute game changer has been listening to audiobooks in the evenings. The one we're currently enjoying is a whopping 45 hours long. Insane value for just one Audible credit. Now, I don't usually have an Audible subscription, but when they offer those £1 a month deals, I always snap them up. And now, even though I've cancelled again, I've got 3 books from this series on my account, which will probably see us through months of nightly entertainment at no extra cost. Bonus points for these examples as they actually get me off screens, which I found really hard to achieve in general. But yeah, it's about finding those simple pleasures that deliver huge returns in happiness without draining your income. Now, for the goal that's going to make us richer and be way easier than my old approach, it's simpler investing. The plan that I've laid out is just to use two main pots going forward, a cash pot and an investment pot. And for the time being, we'll keep topping up our Chase savings account with any spare money, aiming for an aspirational £20,000. Honestly, I'm not sure how much we'll get in there, but the interest this account is making is already helping. And we've also built up a great start with around £6,500 over the first half of the year. Whatever we can save by the start of the next financial year will ultimately split and put towards our respective ISA allowances. Now, when it comes to the investing, my goal is to reduce it all down to a single globally diversified fund. The more I research and reflect on my own investments, the more I realize that I crave simplicity. We've already maxed out our ISA contributions for this year, so by the end of this financial year, I want to have worked out the platform I want to use, the fund I want to invest in, the frequency of investing, and so on. Basically, I want to figure out how I can consolidate everything into something I can fully get behind. I can't overstate how optimistic I feel about this, even before having done it. I truly believe it will lead to fewer regrets and less anxiety about returns, allowing me to act faster without agonizing over where to invest every single time. And that's the plan anyway, so I guess we'll see how it goes. If any of you watching have recommendations for your single, all-encompassing investment index fund, then please drop it as a comment below because I'd love to look into them. And don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and please subscribe for more tips on how to scrimp and spend smarter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.